Hey guys, Brad here with an update. I've got a couple weeks ago I did a unboxing video where I had bought an original Inferno board set. I pulled it out of the box. We noticed a couple issues like the bent 96 pin header. It was pretty dirty, needed cleaned up. So I've taken the board set, stripped it down, uh, removed some of the paper labels temporarily. I have a method of removing those. Some of these newer Williams labels I'm able to cover up so they don't get exposed to any of the simple green or water. And then wash the board down, bake it, dry it, uh, clean it up, and then I come back through, change all the Molex headers with the square pins. Got all new Nichicon electrolytic filter caps here. I did have this 96 pin Euro connector. Um, Williams only uses two rows, the top and bottom rows. They're three rows of 32. So they use the top and the bottom row. So there's kind of a gap between the two. So I had that, replaced it, turned out real nice. On the MPU here, again, stripped down, simple green bath, all new Molex headers, and there's a lot of them up here. You've got power, a couple from controls here, one that controls the diagnostic and coin inputs and that sort of stuff. You've got your audio out here to the speakers, and then where the volume pod goes. This has all electrolytics replaced for the audio section, as well as the ones here for the input filtering. And then I also replaced an electrolytic back here for the soft start with the tantalum that I do. This board had also had the AA battery holder removed on it. And so I actually had one that I pulled off a board that had some other issues, but the original holder was nice. So this is an original holder back on here. Ultimately, when this goes in a game, I'll put AA lithium batteries in, non-rechargeable type. They'll never off gas or worry about any alkali leakage or damage. So I prefer the original, especially on a board this rare. So again, cleaned up, went through and powered it up. I have a couple converted Joust 2 board sets around, so I started with the video board and found it had a couple of the video RAM here were bad, and these are 2148s. Um, Interesting enough, they're 1024 by 4-bit. So if you look those up with cross references, there's like 5514s and 2114s and real standard chips. But the issue is these 2148s are really fast. They're 55 nanoseconds. So two were bad. I had some fortunately, but not a lot. I did order some more, but so I replaced the two here. I ended up socketing all four, and then put a match set in. These are ceramic AMDs. These are the L as well. They have an L in the number, which indicates they're low power standby. So they're a little better than the original ones. And then on the MPU board over here, again went through, cleaned all the legs and all the ROMs, polished, straightened everything up. Um, got everything back together. We had a couple issues with the audio circuit, and I'm trying to think if there was anything else. I don't think there was much more wrong with this, but we'll get her fired up here on the bench and show you booting. I do temporarily have just a little coin cell battery that I have connected here with some clips, just so we won't have to restart it a bunch of times here, or a couple times to get it in the game. So, and just like the other boards, this is a RAM test that it does first. It tests the RAM, tests the ROM, all the RAMs on the chip, on the boards actually. All systems go, and it drops right into attract mode. So again, this is the initial Inferno attract board. I'll get it up where we'll get the Inferno with the blood dripping here. It comes up in a second. There we go. So again, this is all in attract. So I do have my bench configured for this. I'll coin it up. I only have it configured for player one. So you've got the two joysticks for player one for move, kind of like Robotron. One's for the direction you shoot and one's for the direction you move, but everything's at a 45-degree angle, so it's a little goofy, but we'll coin it up again. Prepare to defend thyself. Follow him right up there. Inferno wave. Got me. Pretty trippy. So now we're on wave 2, the irregular Inferno. Yeah. Anyway, you can see she's playing great. I'll drop into diagnostics. This is for the ROM test, so everything's green. Those 4 you saw there weren't used, so it just jumps into a RAM test if you don't advance. So no RAM errors, no CMOS, and then we can loop through some of the sounds. So it loops back after 8. And then this is where you would test all the inputs. Everything works great. I tested everything. And then we come in for grid lines for convergence. And then you've got red, green, blue. Color bars. This is your bookkeeping data. Configuration, game adjustments. And then back to a track mode. So she's good to go. Unfortunately, this one's probably going to get boxed up with some static bags and wait until my cabinet. I either going to put these in my reproduction Inferno cabinet or I'm going to hold out for an original one. We'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.